Hey YouTubers, it's Jeremy from Archfiend. I'm just gonna do a little quick tour of Archfiend Manor. As you can see, we're in a garage. This is our little practice place where we jam and hang out, write songs. Start over with Justin's kit. This is a Gretsch. He uses a Gretsch kit. I don't know what model it is, but it's the ones that usually run for $400 to $600, I believe. And it has our Archfiend sticker right there. The cymbals he's using the 14-inch B8 Sabian hi-hat cymbals and the 14-inch B8 Sabian thin crash. See right there. Along with everything else on this is stock snare. We have it stuffed with pillows, $100 pillows that I believe my family won at an amusement park or somewhere in Las Vegas. He's using the Pearl P902 double pedals, as you can see. Let me see if I can get it right there. Oops. I don't know if you could read that, but that's the Pearl double pedals. And funny thing is, he uses look at his floor tom stands. They're drumsticks. Apparently, when he bought this, the people at Best Buy it didn't come with a floor tom stand, so he had to improvise and use like the old drumsticks we had. And we got weights to hold them down, so they don't move around. And let's move on to the amps. I'm using a Randall RG 150. No, my bad. Randall RG 150. It's from the 90s, I believe, and it's running through a regular Randall cabinet. I forgot which model, but this one I know it's like a late 80s or early 90s model as well. These are all secondhand, but they're really good. This amp, it's got a 6-band channel graphic EQ, as you can see. Wait, no, not 6-band. 1, 2, 9-band. There you go. 9-band. I had to count that. 9-band graphic EQ, and your standard settings right here. I like this amp a lot because it sounds a lot like the original Randalls, and trust me, this thing, when you're near it, it pushes air just like a tube. I swear. It's a really good amp, and with the added graphic EQ, it adds more versatility to this amp, and live and in the garage at low volumes, it even sounds good. We also have my Randall Line 6 Spider 475 watt. This amp is my first real amp that I had. Despite what people say about it, I really like the Line 6 because they have a lot of versatility of their amps. I don't care that they're digital. I mean, as long as you get a good sound of your amp and you know what you want out of the amp, that's all that really matters. This amp is good because like it came with all the effects, the voices to play around with, and I could do like anything from classic rock to jazz and metal on this, and just flat out ripping solos on it, and it's done good. The amp that Eric uses is a Spider Valve 100 watt head, so it's the tube one. This one was the MK1, so the first wave of Spider Valves that came out. This amp is really good. It's similar in design and configured like similar to this amp, but it doesn't have the more in-depth editing, which I like on that amp, because you could go in depth more with the effects and the equalizations. So, but both of them have their standard 4-channel bank, save your presets and all that good stuff. And he's running through his old Line 6 Spider 3 cabinet that used to have his Spider 3 75 watt head, but now he's using his Spider Valve head on it. And here's my old grunge pedal I used to use back when I was still beginning guitar. This pedal is pretty good too. I don't use effects on this anymore on any of my amps because this amp is good enough. I mean, the gain gets there and everything, but this amp I used to use a lot on my first amp, my smaller amp, when I first started playing guitar, because the distortion on this is really good. It's a grunge pedal, but you could really get this metaled out. It adds a lot of it adds a lot of gain on the top, and you got more in-depth setting with the low and high range frequencies here. And we got our PA system. We're using a Harbinger HA120. Interesting story is both our line 6s and our PA, we were playing a gig and it ended up raining on us and the outlet started smoking and everyone was freaking out, but surprisingly when we turned out when the rain stopped about like a minute later, everything turned back on, and these were I'm not even joking, these were all drenched in water. There was water all over the controls. We didn't think that these were going to work anymore, but the PA and our amps survived that, and that showed us that this gear was durable. So that's a good thing. And what else I could show you? Over here is acoustic guitars. My grandpa's acoustic guitars. The grandpa's guitars. DJ equipment. We got a Wii. Got Guitar Hero. Sometimes you just play on the Wii, play Guitar Hero. This right here is our makeshift mic stand. This is Justin's. This is supposed to be Justin's cymbal stand, but we don't have a mic stand, so we just taped it, and he doesn't have another cymbal yet. So until he gets a cymbal, then we'll buy an actual mic stand. Here we have my brother's guitar. My grandpa got this from a friend, and like he just gave it to my brother. This was my first guitar. My grandpa uses this now, but this was my first guitar. It was the Squire Strat. It came with the starter pack with that amp and a little gig bag that I still use. This guitar was pretty good when I first started, you know. Everyone started somewhere, right? Actually, this was my first electric guitar. The acoustic guitar in the middle was actually my first guitar that I played on. But this was my first electric guitar, which I was stoked about when I first got it, because you're, 7th grade middle schooler, gets a guitar and gets excited. And here we have my current guitar. My other guitar, my Ibanez RG, is upstairs, but this is my main stage guitar. This is my Jackson Rhodes 24. I believe these were the last. This was one of the. Oh, I'll put it back in the case. This was one of the last runs of Jacksons that they had before they stopped making the 24. So these are this was the 24 maple fret, and it's been my guitar for 2 years now. I got it freshman year, right before our first gig at the school talent show. You could probably see that video somewhere on the channel, the Antisocial cover. It comes with EMG 81 and a Floyd Rose 1000. Yeah, 1000. So, and it's similar to the Floyd Rose original. This guitar has gone through hell. I mean, I got a ding right there, and scratches. I don't know if the camera scratches right there. There's paint chipping off everywhere. There's my little Pip-Boy sticker, my Reaper sticker. But yep, this is my guitar, and oops, I use Jazz 3 picks, tiny picks, but that's all we really have here. Nick, our bass player, doesn't leave his stuff here. He uses a 5-string bass. I forgot what company it was, and he's using the Fender bass amp that's like 150 watts. But this is pretty much our hangout and practice area. That was probably like a crappy tour, but I suck at giving tours, so yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.